Hello traders. So today I want to show you how to approach the market when it comes to change of character or the market structure shift. So when the market is at this point, so for example, you have seen that the market has gone so far and it seems to have changed direction of the market. So you make sure there is a change of character, a valid change of character. So how will you know that the change of character has happened? When the market is forming higher highs and higher lows, that is the process of forming the higher highs and higher lows, meaning that there is a break of structure. Then all of a sudden, the market shifted, or has the market with high momentum started dropping down. That is where you will know that the market will be going to the opposite direction. So I want you to differentiate between the break of structure and market and change of character. Break of structure, this is where the market shows that it's still proceeding with the trend, while the change of character, this means that the market is now going to the opposite direction. Now, this is how to identify the change of character in the market. For example, this point, but before I continue, I want to talk about displacement. So displacement is distance times speed. Displacement is the distance that the candle has taken, or the distance times the speed. So for example, at this point, we have this kind of candlestick with a very high momentum. And as you can see, it has a lot of momentum, showing that sellers have now get into the market and they are very serious with the market. So you even to know if the market is now going to the opposite direction, you identify the candlestick that are formed. If there is a if the candlestick that are being formed has a lot of momentum, that shows that now sellers have entered into the market and they are going to take the force, the opposing force be stronger than the force that was currently in use. So take that note that very high momentum candlestick form a very good change of character. That is what we call displacement. So very huge, very good candlestick. For example, yeah, the candlestick with a lot of momentum that gives us a very strong change of character. And we can change the direction well. So for example, let's see at this point. So this is where the change of character happens in the market. So meaning that the price the price now has changed and it has disrespected the law, hence now started going down. But what we have to do is to wait for the price to come back to a certain point before we sell, because we can't enter the market just blindly, but we have to wait for price to come back to a certain position, then we enter for a sell. So what do we do so that we can now sell? What we have to do is to use any necessary points that we have in the market. For example, at this point, we have one of the following. We have the fair value gap. So you need to know more about the fair value gaps, and I am going to make a video concerning that. So this is a fair value gap. So fair value gap means that this is the imbalance that the market has left before the market have left. So imbalances in the markets. So at this point, you will know that this is the approximate point where the market will reverse to. Then what we have to do else is that there is a order block. So we can see a possible order block at this point. So remember that when it comes to an order block, we have different types of entries concerning an order block. So at this point, we have the entry at the peak of the candle. So we can see that. Then we have the entry at the mid of that. Then we have the entry at where the body started. So we have different types of entries when it comes to order block. So it will be good for you when you understand how to use the order blocks that are used for entries in the market. So please subscribe to my YouTube channels. I'm going to upload this kind of contents, all of them into my page, my channel, and this will be the best way we can understand this. So at this point, this is a very high quality since we have fair value gap, and at this point we have the order block. So we can use the order block and fair value gap at the first time, or else If you suspect that this market is coming at this point, we can use also the Fibonacci retracement to check for an entry at this point. So we have different types of entries, and this is how you will not lose your trade. And I want to I want to assure you that after knowing all these concepts, you will be the best in the market. You will be the best in the market, and you will make accurate records and accurate entries when market comes in. So at this point, for example, I want to show you how to use Fibonacci retracement. But now I'm going to make also a video concerning Fibonacci retracement. So be tuned. I'm going to upload each and every day one video that is very educative. So let's check that. So this is the best way you can do that. Now, for example, let's check another example. So at this point, the power of the power of order block is this one. So I want us to check how this order block has been used after the market has gone down. So let's check. I want us to check how this order block has been used. For example, check that. So what does the order block mean? The order block means that there is more buyers or there is more position that has been placed at a certain point. So you knowing that there is something, the more people has placed their trade at this point, it will be easy for you to understand how to capture that market. So knowing the concept of order blocks and also fair value gaps, it will be very, very easy for you to know where to enter the market. And I'm going to show you all these secrets without fear of contradiction. I'm going to share the secrets of the market. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to show you everything that concerns the market. So when the market came back to this point, now this is our other opportunity to enter into the trade. So this is another opportunity since we can see that the market is now trying also to reverse back. And what we have to do is to wait for the market to change the character as well, to change the character. Make sure it has displacement. What I've said is that displacement is distance and speed. And this one is a strong movement that happens, that's showing that the sellers are now taking control of the market. You know, it's a force between the buyers and sellers. And once the sellers have shown their strong force, it will be hard for the buyers to reverse back and show off. So it will be easy for you to now enter the market and without fear of contradiction. So traders, I want to show you this, and please make note of this. This is a very important video. I know it will going to change your life. Please subscribe to my channel. This is going to change all of your life. So after drawing this one, now we come back to this point. This is the best place to check if the market has changed their character. So the market has come down and has failed to respect this point. So when market failed to respect this point, this shows that now the sellers have come into the market. So what we have to do is to wait for the price to go back, retrace, and then we started selling as well. So at this point, this is where we will do this. We have fair value gap as well, and also we have order block. So we have fair value gap. So let's check the fair value gap. So fair value gap is the gap in between three consecutive candlesticks. So this is one, a very big one. So this is the fair value gap, and this is where you could have entered the market. So what we have to do also, you can use this kind of point this way. Yeah. This is after the blue candlestick, the green candlestick, before the green candlestick, that is where the order block, the concept of order block is now coming in as well, and entries using the order blocks. So that is one of the best way we can enter the market. Then also you can apply the CRT concept, or as well, you can use Fibonacci retracement to capture the market. So let's check. We can use also Fibonacci retracement, but I've told you that I'm going to put a video showing you how to use Fibonacci retracement. It's 90% good entries using at least the three main reasons why you have entered a certain trade. And if you lose that, come in to comment section and show me that you have lost that trade by using at least three good entries. For example, use fair value gap. For example, fair value gap, use what we call the order block, and also use the order block, fair value gap, and Fibonacci retracement. That will be the best entries you can. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload more videos into my channel. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to show you everything that concerns the market. Have a good, nice trading. I love you guys, and I wish you all the best. Goodbye. I'm Nelson. It's Nelson's Trading. Let's change life.